combined, a group of fantasy authors take on a sadistic games master. Will they survive? Roll a nat 20 for intrigue. Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Hi there, welcome to Authors and Dragons, our Holiday Ice Day crossover special featuring characters from all your favorite podcasts, by which I mean the podcast we are in, I assume are your favorite, with our special guest, DM, joining us, MK Gibson.
Hey, everybody.
I'm sure everybody's eager to get back into this tale of incest and woe. So let's introduce ourselves. I'm Steve Weverill, and I play Brandon Firemaster. And I also write books such as the Doomsayer Journeys, which are with Falstaff Books, and you can find on the internet.
That's true. And you're Brandon Thighmaster, the High Elf, right now, which is weird.
That's right,
yeah. Flowing blonde hair and weird. Pointy ears.
Still pretty, but just not quite good enough.
Yeah. And I'm Emily Kaplan. I write under E.M. Kaplan, and I usually play Claudia on the Calamity Janes podcast. And today, I'm playing Claudia, the turtle beast creature, for this ice episode. And I write the Josie Tucker mystery series and a new upcoming mystery series from Falstaff.
Hello, friends. My name is Robert Bevan. Typically, I play the role of Klaus Richter, the notorious rogue. However, today I shall be playing Dorser the Sorcerer, and as a gnome, so even better. I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy fantasy novels and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures. Go get it.
Hi, everybody. I'm MK Gibson, the DM for today. I am the author of the Technomancer novels, the Shadowmaster novels, among a few, and my latest release, The Cape is a Lie, The Ballad of Kevin, available on ebooks and Kindle Unlimited, with an audio to record in January. And last we left off, you guys had just got done facing off against 4 angry cats, killing 2 and driving 2 away. Claudia was so kind as to remove the paws because she just wanted them to hang their stockings. You made your way across the icy chasm of this bridge here and killed 4 of the 6 sextuplets of redcaps, convincing the last 2 to rethink their life choices, which we made canon that they did. George the Sorcerer hit a critical freeze on one of them, like turning him into a block of ice immediately, upon which Claudia stole said hat and is now wearing it on top of her bearskin cloak.
Woo!
Yeah, it's just for the listeners, we did have a brief technical difficulty, so we started this episode and then had to start again.
It was Steve's fault.
Yeah, it was my fault. But I hope I'm forgiven.
More importantly, it was not my fault.
Yeah, it's a fucking Christmas miracle.
Also, Bevan's intro this time was cleaner. He didn't cut out, and he put a little stank on it. He had like a nice flow. So I was impressed.
Yeah, just needed a warm up. But yeah, the story of Giant Tim. You'll never know it, listener, but it was a beautiful thing. I actually wept openly.
Yeah, Giant Tim for this ice day learned a lesson and became better. Yeah. Made something better of his life. So.
There was actually a moral to this entire podcast, and it was a beautiful thing, but you'll never hear it. Yeah. Now let's move on.
Fuck past you. All right, moving on.
And I don't want to check the door for traps this time because I did prove I was a rogue and percepted that the door was a door.
Yes. So. Brandon Thighmaster kicked the door on with all his might, and it kind of just creaked open because he only rolled a 12. So, moving inside the crypt, where you are at the bottom of the map. And it is toasty warm, and you feel sort of like Dorothy before, like, you know, the great and powerful Oz. The room is dark. It smells of death. It smells of blood.
Merry Christmas.
I don't remember all this. Wizard of Oz was fucking dark, man.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Guys, I'm getting a real Boss Leia vibe from this place.
Yeah, it's the blood smell.
So feel free to move up the map as you see fit.
Oh, sure. enter this creepy place. Check it out. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we're playing a
Make yourself
goddamn
known.
Dungeons and Dragons game. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's creepy, but if this was real life, with how cold it is outside, we would be welcoming this
Yes.
place.
You're right, it is warm in here. Again, I think that's the blood.
Are these torches lit?
Yes,
Okay, good.
that's what's giving off the light in the room.
All right, I'm gonna go open a casket.
Okay,
Fun times.
you open that casket.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Hold your action, please.
Okay.
A child-sized skeleton pops out and starts. It immediately jumps at you and starts trying to stab you. Since you're about the same height, it's trying to stab you in the face.
I can't believe people eat these things.
Yeah, this is based, and it's literally a child, so, or was. So let me see, D20 plus 2, so 18.
Oh, that hits.
All right, it hits you for a whopping 4 damage.
All right, I can handle that.
It's fine. Just a skeleton jumped out and stabbed me.
A child skeleton. I really want to foot stomp the.
Yeah, it's that's creepy.
I think
If you
I
think
think
I'm gonna show it mercy because of that, you are wrong.
I think you still have the crystal, right?
Yeah,
Give me the crystal.
you can have it. I don't want it. I
Oh, okay.
picked it up for you.
Thank you.
He's sitting there getting stabbed. You're like, that crystal I led you. Can I have
All right, so I'm not really going to go into too many turn orders about this because it's a child skeleton. So smack it once or twice and it will go down.
I wanna do it.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
Whack-a-mole.
Jaws for a quick fucking around.
Whack-a-mole.
It's a child skeleton. Come on.
The best part is the tiny sword they had to craft specifically for it and the little shield. That's just what makes it better.
Oh,
Do you want me to actually roll for it, or am I just
Yeah, roll.
taking it out?
I mean, otherwise I will nickel and dime you to death. I have no problem with that.
That was a roomy casket.
hit it with your boot.
Oh yeah. No, I want to hit it with crystal. I mean, it's in my hand.
Well, if I do get a turn,
find each other.
I'm Ray of Frosting it.
Aw, it's so cute. Let's kill it.
Oh, kill it.
With
Wait,
geez, between the two of you, it's obliterated.
dust.
And its movement speed.
Good work, team. We showed that dead child a thing or two.
Then the lids over here pop off.
It's
Is
whack-a-mole.
there nothing else in the casket?
Like some loose change, a few gold.
Ooh.
Nice.
This one's dead. Then the caskets all around you start popping off, and more of these little children start popping out.
Ew.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
Relax,
What if we
have
get-
some
what if we
fun.
got, like-
The holidays.
Are we doing turn order or
What
what?
if we get little tokens out of the bottom of the or tickets out of the bottom of the casket?
I will bring up a turn order for you.
I got a 21 initiative.
I got a 22
They're
initiative.
distracted by the drum.
Well, fuck you.
The child-sized skeletons got a whopping 6.
Whoa. Claudia got a 13.
Okay. If you scroll back on the map, you've got 2 in front of you, 1 to the right, and 2 behind you. So, top of the turn order is Brandon T. Thighmaster.
Okay, these are still based by their respective caskets. Yeah, I'll murder these children in their beds.
Okay.
Punchy, punchy.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Kablam.
The 10 misses.
Come on, Brandon. Stop. They're dead children. It's fine.
The 23 hits because they were smaller. So your hook, you threw it a hook, and you're like, oh no. Then you followed up with a left cross. So this time you smacked it right between the eyes. So
Sorry, kid. I'm used to punching adults for 8 damage.
that kid can take a hit. So it's still alive, or still
That's
undead.
disappointing.
But it's like the skull came off, but the body's still up. Like, come on.
Ugh. All right. Burning a key point. Flurry of blows.
Okay. Jeez.
Ew, ew,
Yeah.
ew, ew, ew.
Okay. Yeah. They all hit. Just destroy.
Just pulverize it into bone.
Yeah, it's
dust.
now bone dust. Congratulations. You beat a child skeleton. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Excellent. Well, I am actually.
You know what? I am too.
I'll take the win, thank you.
Jorsura the Sorcerer. It's now your turn. There's one to your south. There's one to your north.
Yeah, that one in the south is in the dark and it's spooky. I'm gonna Am I going to do something original? No. Ray of Frost.
Hey, go with what works. Cantrips are there for a reason.
17
Definitely hits.
for 11 damage.
It is an icicle, but it's a still standing icicle.
Oh, it's fine. It's a slow one.
Yes.
It's a slow child.
And
You can move.
yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I'll move to the other side of Claudia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Claudia, the Jorcer's taking refuge behind you. What would you like to do?
Well, that's a mistake. No. So we've taken care of this one?
Yep, I deleted them. That one's deleted.
Okay.
You've got 2 to your south and what appears to be 2 to your north.
I'm also not going down to the dark area either, so she'll go up here.
You were my cover.
You want to throw your dagger from there and just at the child?
Yeah. I
Okay.
told you it was a mistake.
All right, throw the dagger.
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 +6. Yeah, you hit. So give me a D4 +1.
Yep.
So
Okay.
3 damage. It's still standing, and the dagger's now stuck in the child's eye socket.
Is anybody else wondering if they're actually delicious? No,
The
just me.
skeletons?
Just me? No. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it might have been.
All right. Well, it's now the child's eye skeleton's turn. So this one's going to step up to you with its dagger in its eye socket. It's going to take a swing at you.
I mean, if the kid was already dead, yeah, I'd try
All
some.
right, so misses, I'm assuming.
Wicked sickle.
Okay. It whiffed at you. This one's going to go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's out of movement. 5,
Ugh,
10,
it moved
15,
really quickly
20,
there. That was
25.
disturbing.
It double moved to get to you both. Just shambling, coming at you. So, okay. It's the end of their turns. Top of the order, Brandon.
Okay. Just gonna punch this thing in the skull. Go back to sleep.
All right, both
And that's a 21 and an 18
both hit.
for 13 damage.
It is crushed.
What, emotionally or just...
You know what? Both. You know, it only had one chance at life again. He robbed it of that. So,
Oh. Well, now I feel bad.
I mean, that was probably some village kid that was like, hey, you know, I didn't do much in life, but I lived. Oh, I forgot this one up here. Hang on, 5, 10.
You got a second chance of life, and you decided to attack a giant muscular monk.
I forgot about this. Well, you're not giant anymore. You're a half elf, so you're like 5'6" at tops.
that's-
So you're
okay,
muscular.
well,
and the one
right.
to the north had, during his turn charged down to see you as well.
Okay, well, I guess I'll deal with that when the time comes.
Okay. Now it would be Jorce for the sorcerer's turn.
All right, no surprises here. Ray of Frost, the one that's right next to me.
That's with disadvantage because it's a ranged attack spell.
Oh, nuts. All right, well, then I'll roll it again.
You can probably punch it.
I am a sorcerer, sir.
Okay.
All right, 14.
A sorcerer, sir.
14 hits.
Sorcerer, sir. The sorcerer, sir.
And you kill it.
9 damage.
You kill it.
Yes.
And the next person up would be Claudia.
Do you think if I grab my dagger back, it would just die?
I think you could probably grab it, reach back, and slam it back in there to stab it.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's do
All right,
that.
you reach out and grab the dagger, and just, you know, kind of.
Well, maybe just
You know
like
what?
wiggle it around.
I was
a
just
bit
saying,
like
you can probably just grab it and just push, and I'll give you advantage on the attack roll because it's already in its skull.
And I want.
like you're stirring a pudding.
God. And I really would like. You know, I've been collecting things along the way. I'm just to reassure you. I'm not gonna.
I really want this child's skull.
I'm not gonna. You know.
What's that old
I don't-
Danzig song? I want your skull.
I don't really need any paperweights. I'm set. So yeah.
I need your skull.
What would you like me to roll?
Just roll just an attack roll with advantage.
Okay.
14 hits.
Give me my
For-
dagger back, kid.
What's the worst part is like it's you push your hand all the way through the knife went out the back of this kid's skull, broke off the back of the plate, but it's still kicking.
No.
Ooh.
And now it's like so you're like closer to it. And its gibbering mouth is now trying to latch onto your thick tortily skin.
Is it like dangling from my arm?
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, it's a child, so it's like its neck bone. It's like it's not dead yet, so the vertebra is still on there. So it's just it's clacking and rattling, and you're 6 feet tall, and it's not. So it's like, yeah.
It's like the shorter brother who's trying to punch at you, and you've got the hand on the head.
Did you ever watch The Dark Crystal and Fizz Gig was real adamant on biting the fuck out of something? Kind of like that.
Okay. This is not going to haunt me.
Hey, people who can draw JTG fan art, we want lots of it from these adventures. Okay, now it's the child-sized skull's turn. So since that one's right there, it's going to try to get you. 14, I think, misses you.
Yeah.
Okay. The one near Brandon Thighmaster will try to stab him. 23.
That is an angry dead child.
Yes. 10 damage. It slashes you.
Oof. All right, taking a bit of damage.
Okay. I give you healing potions for a reason. All right, and there's no other child sky skeletons to deal with, so top of the order, Brandon.
Okay, I'm not going to. I picked up this quarterstaff. Maybe I should use it.
Okay.
No, that would require me to do things. Hang on.
You're a monk. You have fists.
Yeah, why overcomplicate things? Let's just stick with the simple poetry of beating a child to death.
At level 8, don't your fists count as magic anyway?
Yeah.
All right, well, the first one crit misses, so I want you to roll me a d10.
Okay. Don't punch yourself in the dick. Don't punch yourself in the dick.
That's where I'm going with this. Oh, okay.
10.
Oh, you want the opposite. If you've been a 1, you are crotch punching yourself. So, okay. You just whiffed, critically whiffed. But the second hit, so roll me some damage.
For 8.
All right. You crack the skeleton, knock out some of its teeth, the bone of its head fractures, it rocks back and looks at you and goes, it kind of wipes its lips and it gives you the Morpheus, let's do this.
Oh, tasty, are we? Come on then, you dead prick.
All right, Jorsa the Sorcerer, you're up.
All right, I think they have these child skeletons under control. Okay. And it occurs to me that we might die in here. And if we do, I'd rather... Yeah, I don't want this woman, this gorilla woman, to win everything, so I'm going to destroy some of her property.
Okay.
I'm going to take one of the torches and set a coffin on fire.
Okay, cool.
So I'll take this torch over here and apply it to this coffin over here.
Sounds good. Fire on this. There you go.
Yes.
There you are. All right, skeleton's turn. Okay, the one on Thighmaster. He wants a second shot. So crit misses.
Haha. Now it's his turn to punch himself in the dick.
He does not.
Ah.
The one on Claudia.
Did you skip Claudia?
No, because I did skip Claudia. I'm sorry. You're right. I did. Sorry, Claudia. If you could finish off the one you're holding.
Yeah. I think if it's dangling from my arm, like my arm is through its skull, she's just gonna say, "Get off me! Get off me!" and keep her dagger, but fling it away.
Now you're trying to just give me a athletics roll to see how far you throw it.
Athletics. 10.
Not much. I'm gonna give you a d6 worth of damage to see if this kills it or not. Because it's gonna take a little bit of falling damage because you're bigger than it is. So let's see. Not enough to kill it.
Oh, okay.
It is barely clinging. I mean, here's the thing. I had 1 hit point. I had 3 hit points left to do 2 damage. So, and it landed over here. Now that's okay. This guy already did his turn and missed. So this one is going to re-engage Claudia and try to hit her. It's a bad roll these days. All right, Brandon.
Okay, I'll just put this thing out of its misery.
Okay.
Without, hopefully, punching myself in the crotch.
17 hits, 9 does not.
17 hits. 5
That's
damage.
what you got left. Ah, good enough. Dead.
Dead and dust.
Scatters the dust, but as it's dying, its middle finger extends as it falls and collapses.
What a bratty kid.
I'm glad
parents.
that kid's dead. Fuck, I said it. All right, Jorsa the Sorcerer.
All right, well, Claudia's busy playing with that child. I'm going to grab this torch off the wall and set this coffin on fire.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
This corridor is our only exit. I just want to...
So far.
This fire has grown since the last round. Okay. Claudia, it's your turn. You have one last child to deal with.
Wait, I thought the one that I was with. Oh no, never mind. Okay.
He threw him. He survived. He ran back and tried to stab you and missed.
I would just like to punch it.
Just punch it.
Yeah.
Unarmed strike it.
Slap that child.
Good enough. Scattered it and you slapped it and just piles of bones spread like.
Done.
And you hear, I just wanted a mom.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Don't look at me, kid.
Well, the tiny skeleton threat has ended for the moment. Feel free to explore the space.
Except it's burning. Okay.
Does this big statue thing, like, there's a bunch of trash under that. Does that look flammable?
Everything's flammable if you put enough heat to it. So, there are some like bones and some it's mostly stone, so not really. There's not a lot of kindling there.
We just fall off the skeletons like, now we can take a nice leisurely exploration of the surroundings. Chaucer is just sitting there with a flaming torch.
To the north, you hear a sound of like bubbling liquid.
Ooh, a bath.
Oh,
It's looking mighty red over there, too.
I don't think it's going to be anything good. Hello? Is there a giant woman here?
I'm gonna dig around some of this refuse by the statue and see if I can find anything cool.
As you say that, a head pops up out of the liquid.
Oh, great. We needed a head.
And then the rest of it, and she stands up, all
Nuts.
20 feet of her.
Whoa.
Well, she's giant. She's a lady.
Gryla, the beer hag, stands up.
Is she doing like
I'm sure I've met her in real life.
is she doing like a reverse Terminator out of liquid?
Basically, here, I think it's see, there you go. That's what you see.
Ah!
Instead of a thumbs up, it's a middle finger.
Yeah.
Her daughter is a chip off the old block.
Yeah.
Yes.
Strong genes.
What are you doing in my home?
We want that stick, you guys.
We definitely want that stick.
Now, all around the room, you'll see like what appears to be bodies have all bled into this, and this is where it appears to be her bath. There, some of the bodies are relatively child-sized, human-sized, and like villager dress clothing all around these little spigots all around the room. So, if you need any excuse that she's bad, there's your excuse.
Lady, we need your head. You can either give it to us or we can take it.
You want me to give you head? Oh, well, it's been a while.
Oh, God, yeah, I forgot.
Takes her dentures out,
I see where your kids get it from.
I'll be over here. You go ahead.
She's got no teeth. Perfect.
Oh, God. Okay, by the power invested in me by a letter I found, and this boy is probably a dream. It's murder time, lady.
Fantastic. Give me initiative rolls.
Come on, initiative. 7. I've been rolling like shit.
Claudia rolled an 11.
Oh, Jorster gets an 8.
Wow.
Chaucer is torso deep in a pile of trash.
As usual.
All right. Top of the order. Look, Gryla, the beer hag, has the thing. Since Brandon was nice enough to say all the nice things about how you want to kill me and take my staff, she's like, oh, is that so? Frostshard, motherfucker! And she points her staff at you and shoots a beam of ice at you for 25 hits for 22 damage.
Oh, wow. Okay, I should not have been so hasty.
And you have 10 less feet of movement until to the end of your next turn.
Reasonable, yeah.
She then puts her broom under her butt, hovers 20 feet off the air, and flies over to here.
What the?
I mean, that's pretty cool. If you have magic powers, you could just, give us your head. We don't have to fight about this.
She's got no teeth. She's okay with oral, and clearly she's okay with anal.
Oh, God.
She just put a broom in her butt.
I said under. Use your preposition, sir.
Desmond didn't specify if he wanted the head attached to your body, so...
I hear what I want to hear.
Fair enough. All right. Next turn is Claudia.
Claudia is going to get out her crystal stone thingy that looks surprisingly like a dildo and wave it in the air and say, hey, you lost your toy. Is this yours? And kind of goad her a little bit. See if she'll come over this way.
I tried goading her. It didn't go well.
Okay. She says, that's not mine, but it will be when you're dead. Thank you. That's very considerate.
Oh, yeah, that works both ways, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Jorcer the sorcerer. Unless Claudia wants to move, that is the end of your turn.
No, it's good.
Okay, cool. Jorcer?
All right. How's this for irony? Steve said I shouldn't have been so hasty, but what was I planning on doing? Casting haste on Steve. 2, 3, 5, 6. I move there.
Okay.
It's got a 30-foot range, and I guess I can just say I cast it, but I'm going to press the cast button anyway. So Steve's got a +2 bonus to AC.
Okay.
He's got advantage on dex saves and yada yada, and I think he gets an extra attack or whatever,
Okay.
and he can move fast.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, that's a really
my
good
turn.
spell.
It is a very good spell.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right. Steve, it's your turn.
Okay, How long do I get that for?
I think concentration, isn't it?
Concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
So
I
10
do have
rounds.
So
time
as long as
to do a vigorous sports massage, which is my Temple of the Many Fist 6th level ability. I'm going to lock eye contact with this woman and use my key powers to vigorously rub down my body and heal myself for 2 times my monk level plus a charisma roll.
Damn.
I think she likes that kind of thing.
Well, it's not about her. So my monk, for the purposes of this game, my monk level is 8, so that's 16 plus... Oh, 13. Shit, that went really well.
You know, you can just type in plus, like, what is it, 29? I think I have to do
Can I?
math. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
you just click on your... It's
Plus.
44, by the way, but...
20. I'm curious to see if that works. Oh, wow, brilliant. Wow. Anything that helps me not think.
Yeah, trust me, I've been doing this same thing.
All right, I think I can chew up a little more damage now. And that is my entire action, and that did cost a key point.
Well, the thing is, like, he gave you haste, so don't you get a second action? I'm reading the thing. It gains the additional action on each of its turns. So, yeah, that's your first action. Now you have another action.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. In that case, I will charge recklessly at this psychotic woman.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. She's 20 feet off the ground, okay? You're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're going to jump off of this thing. And now give me an acrobatics, or because you got to jump in the air to try to hit her. And
Yeah.
because this is the big climatic fight, I'm going to allow it. So, but
I am
need-
on the magical equivalent of amphetamine.
Oh
so
no,
it's
you are
like-
without a doubt. You've got the Jorcerer cocaine. Like he boofed it in your ass, so you're good to go. Now, what I want to know is give me either athletics or acrobatics roll, whatever you feel more confident with, to see how. Oh, you're good. Okay, yeah, you sail up,
25.
and now you can do your attack action, so you can hit her twice. Pop pop.
Okay, and I'm strike, just grabbing onto this broom and punching this woman. Oh,
And they
but not
both
very great.
miss.
It was cool right up until the end.
And now I'm going to roll a d6 because you fell to 20 feet to see how much damage you're taking in the fall. Because you are now under her. All right. Because sadly, there's something very similar happened. You take 1 point of fall damage
Ow.
because you missed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Something very similar happened in the game I was playing last week with my friends. I tried to Misty Step up to a dragon who was 20 feet off or 30 feet off the ground. I tried to hit with an axe, missed both times, and fell and on my face. And they wouldn't let me live that down for the rest of the fucking game.
Well, he's a monk, so the 1 damage,
Yeah.
Brandon can land a disaster pretty well.
All right, top of the order is Gryla. She sees that, finds that very funny, and is going to attempt to cast Hold Person on you.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a spell save. Okay, yeah, she casts Hold Person. I need a charisma save of 14 or better, or else you're held.
Wow, right, okay. 4. 4.
All right, you are locked in place. Let me see. So it's once you choose it to must seize. Excuse me, wisdom saving throw. So I gave you the wrong thing. It's wisdom.
Might
let
do
you
better on
roll it
wisdom.
again. I'll let you try it
Okay.
again.
No worries.
Ooh.
Well, you saved.
Wait, 20.
Wow.
I am
Yeah.
wise as fuck.
Yeah,
Despite what you may have garnered from my last action.
All right. Well, that was her action. So now she's going to fly. Let me see. 5, 10. She's 20 feet off the ground, so you can't hit her. She's just flying around, flying around the room on her broom.
That's so annoying.
All right. Claudia, you're up.
Yeah, cool. This thing right here, is that like a statue?
It is.
All right. Claudia, having just spied Brandon do that impressive series of moves, even though he crashed down, she wants to copy him.
Okay.
She wants.
We know she can climb like a motherfucker.
We know that. So Yeah, basically, I'm gonna let you get your move and run up and do that. I just need either athletics or acrobatics to see how well you do it.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my god, you do like a half gainer in midair as you fly at her like a spider monkey with daggers out. So
Righteous.
yeah, so give me a dagger attack.
I'm just hearing the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yep, right.
Turtles theme tune.
Yeah, exactly. 11 unfortunately misses.
Yeah.
So again, you two fall. Let's see, and take 6 in your fall damage.
Ah, right on the shell.
It was a shell of a hit. All right. Jorcerer. Unless there's something you want to do on your bonus action.
What?
Unless there's something you want to do on your bonus action, Claudia.
Oh,
Her. Okay.
yeah. Can I throw a dagger at her, or is that too much
That's
of a?
that's an attack action. So your
Alright.
offhand strike is like a
Alright.
something up close. But do me a favor, while you're in the air, give me a perception check.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
18.
As some of these coffins are burning open, you see inside like some junk, but you do see some old bows and arrows in there.
Sweet. All right. Good to know.
Are they on fire?
They will be in a moment.
Get my ass over there quick.
Good move.
All right. So you ran up to here, tried to swing, and then fell down on your shell. So you're right about there. Okay,
Cool.
Jorcerer, you're up.
All right. I have not forgotten that I have a wand of wonder.
I know you have it.
But, yeah. But I also want to see how web works with a flying creature.
That sounds great.
I am going to cast web. All right. How tall is the statue?
I mean, you're looking at maybe it climbs up about 12 feet off the ground.
Okay. So she's above the statue.
Yeah, she's like 8 feet above the statue. That's why when someone gets a running move, they can jump up to their strength level. So,
All right. Well, how high is the ceiling?
like 40 feet up.
All right. Great. I will cast web anchored between. Actually, let me check the web. I think it's got a pretty huge. All right, no, it's only a 20-foot cube. Still pretty big, but not as big as I was hoping. But I think I can. All right, so no, I can't anchor that between the ceiling and the statue. Anyway, whatever. I just want to get her to fall.
Well,
I'm gonna
here's
web
the thing:
her.
you can web her
What?
to the ground.
Oh, that's true.
She's only
Yeah,
20 feet
I'll
up.
do that.
If you went underneath her, you could web
Right.
because basically she's 20. She is a 20-foot cube, so you could create a web directly underneath her. So it's like she could fly around, be like one of those planes that was like stuck to a string or a dog on the thing you put in the ground on a leash.
Yeah, that's fine. I shall cast web on her. My sweet, sticky, white
Fluid.
fluids. Shit, don't tell me I didn't take. Oh, no, there it is.
All right, and it is a dexterity saving throw of DC 14. Right. All right. Come on, Gryla, you got this. Dex saving throw. You're not skilled in dex saving throws, so I have to just go for dex score. All right. Come on, big money, no whammies. Fuck.
Ha
All right. She is webbed, so she's flying, and she kind of does this she kind of only gets around because she's stuck to that pivot point. So yeah, congratulations, well done, sir. You have webbed the big bad in a spot.
Money shot.
I imagine she's making some very amusing noises right now.
All right, and I would like to use my movement to get away from
Get the
her.
fuck out of there. Yeah.
All right, I'll just move that far.
Okay. All right. Let's see. She is stuck. It's top of the turn. Nope, it's Brandon's turn. Sorry.
Okay, is the hold person effect?
You broke that. Remember, you're wise as fuck.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I remembered that.
All right. I think haste gives you extra speed, or does it just give you an extra action?
Haste.
No, it gives you extra speed
Yeah.
too.
Well, I can monk the shit out of this anyway. I think at level 8. So
Okay, step of the wind. You basically run and do the exact same thing. Run up and just air punch her again if you want
exactly, rising Street Fighter 2 style uppercut.
to. Hadouken. Yep, bring it. Let's put you right about here. That's where you're jumping off the statue of the fallen dwarf, and you're gonna fly through the air. Give me some attack rolls, baby.
4, 12 and a 12. Jesus.
Yeah, she's got more than a 12. So do you want a key point and an attempt to do
Yeah, I'm gonna
a flurry of bows?
channel some spiritual energy and massive frustration and flurry of blows.
All right, so 24 and 24
24
both
and
hit.
24.
Both hit.
That's more like it.
Okay.
Need a little bit of magic on that.
All
14
right.
in
That
total.
works.
And hopefully land a bit more gracefully this time.
Give me an acrobatics check.
4. 17.
Superhero 3-point landing.
Nice.
One arm up, you Black Widowed that thing.
Now we're back on form.
Okay. Now it's Gryla's turn. So what's she got to do to break that web? Is it a strength roll?
I think so.
First, she needs a towel.
Yeah, exactly. Creature's restrained. Actually, hang on. Do me a favor, roll your regular attack rolls again. Because while she's restrained, you have advantage. I forgot about that. Because the creature counts as being restrained. So you get advantage. So you might do more damage. So roll me your regular attacks again. To go to a 12 and a 12.
Okay.
Just want to be fair about this.
That was a 24 and an 18.
Yeah, they both hit.
Slap.
Additional 6.
Kick.
And so another 14.
Another 14, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, she's taking you smack the piss out of her on this one.
We did that Fist of the North Star thing where you
Yeah.
throw the punches and you don't think the damage is done, and then your face starts swelling.
Oh
up
yeah,
while you're
like the
giving-
quivering palms, like the 5-finger death punch. The what was the thing from the bride Uma Thurman murdering Kill Bill. The 7-step death thing, whatever it was called. Yeah, that's what you just did. So yeah, she's looking pretty rough.
I mean, she was already looking pretty rough.
Well, between all the things you just did, she's about around half damage now. So good job. But now it's her turn.
Uh-oh.
So she's not going to try to break free. No. She is, where did that object go? All right. She is going to cast, from where she's at, Wall of Fire and aim it in, your direction. So it's a 20 foot.
Oh, man. I was hoping she's just going to aim it in another direction, but
No.
no, she's still angry.
She thought, flaming caskets rule.
Why didn't I think of this?
So she's creating a wall of fire with a flame of the heat going that direction.
I am in that direction.
Yes. When it appears, you both get dexterity saving throws against her modifier. So you both take dex saving throws or take 24 fire damage.
Oof.
So both of you give me dex saves. Your
Dex save.
Okay, Brandon, you take half damage.
Is,
Claudia takes half damage and Brandon takes half damage. So you take 12 fire damage each. But as long as you stay within 10 feet of that flame on that side, you will...
Don't stand in the fire. Check. Okay.
Yep. And that's the end of her turn.
well, I think that's enough.
Hmm.
How high up is she?
20 feet.
And Brandon's on the ground again.
But he landed gracefully, so he's not up. He's not on his back or anything.
How does this immovable rod thingy work? Like, Claudia's in the middle of combat, shaking.
Yeah,
and trying
exactly.
to
This is the middle of a fight. You have 6 seconds.
trying to figure out how. But how do you activate it? You just put it where you want it.
Click the button.
Shove it in her ass and turn it on.
Oh, no.
Wherever you put it and click the button is where it stays.
Interesting. Okay, I think I'm.
You could run up and jump through the wall of fire.
That would be cool.
Here's the thing, because the wall of fire is 20 feet up, so you basically have to leap through the flame to get to her.
Well, Claudia grew up in a circus, if you didn't know, with the bears. So she, even though she's a turtle now, she is going to try this through the flames, up the statue or up the wall, whatever, and immovable rod through the witch's or the hag's ass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So you're
if
gonna
it works.
So
If it works.
how are you doing this? You're gonna run around. Oh, see, I got the thing. You're going to try to. So you're gonna run up. Give me an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Gonna Valkyrie stab down this immovable rod into a witch's asshole.
Acrobatics 22.
22. That's good. So not a problem.
I mean, she's still in a bunch of webs, right?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Oh, by the way, that's a concentration spell, which I just remembered, so Brandon doesn't have haste anymore. Sorry.
No worries. It was fun while it lasted.
Okay, cool. You run into the fire. You're going to take an additional Another 24 fire damage. You can give me a dex saving throw as you kind of like, you're going to try to like basically acrobat your way through that. So give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay,
21.
so you're going to take additional 12 fire damage. I'll knock it off for you. Minus 12. Land, fly through the air. Now what do you want to do?
She wants to try to jam the immovable rod into the witch's nether regions and press the button.
All right, well, she is... Okay. She's sitting on a broom, so the best thing I think you're going to do is put it on her lap, because she's sitting side saddle on a broom.
Mm.
You're not going to be able to penetrate her orify.
Plural. Okay. Yeah. She'll try it.
All right, so that's not a problem. You hit there, you put the thing on her lap, click the button. Now, do me a favor, and now roll me an additional... now, do you want to fall off to the ground, or do you want to stay up there with her and try to stab her from up there? Because with a rod in place, and how dexterous you are, you basically give yourself a place to stand and try to stab.
Yeah, she wants to stay up there and try to stab.
Great. All right, so give me an acrobatics roll. Just get higher than a 15, and you can stay up there. It's just like turtle surfing. 29, Jesus, you're fine.
Just like turtles.
I mean, you are like, yeah, it's disgusting how well balanced you are on this rod, and you are now face to face with this frosty bitch. All right, but that was your turn to put the rod in place, so you don't get an attack round this roll. Okay. So,
yeah.
But it looked cool. Jorser the Sorcerer.
Brandon will applaud.
If I die, it'll still be cool.
It's true.
All right. I'm gonna bring on the wonder.
Okay. You have to move to the side because you
All right.
can't quite see her past the wall of fire.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
If you just step over to like say here, you have a shot on her. So
All right. Rod of Wonder. That's a D100, I believe.
I have it up. Yeah, it's a D100 roll.
Yeah.
55. You cast Darkness. So.
Oh, well, that's underwhelming.
Could have been a lot worse.
All right. So interesting. All right. So let me see. How am I going to do this? I know what I'll do. And we'll just say anything. It's because it's 20 feet across, I think. 15-foot radius. So 30 feet across. What's that?
So that looks a lot cooler than what actually happened.
Yep. This is about the size. I assume you're casting it on them.
Yes.
Okay,
or
fantastic.
On her
So-
specifically, but yeah.
So anything under that you can't see into it. They can't see in it. And I think darkness stops dark vision.
Maybe.
Yes. Okay, this would be interesting. Okay, cool. All right, so everything inside that is blind to include the witch and Claudia. Okay.
Claudia just did something really cool, which winding up for a kill shot. The Joster's like, lights out.
Well, here's the thing. If you had just rolled a little under, you could have like made the enlarge or reduce this. You could have shrunk the giant or made the giant even bigger. So, but yeah, darkness. Okay, cool.
Claudia's going to shout down, "Did you shoot your webs again?"
All right, Brandon, you're up.
I guess I'm just going to charge into this darkness and swing blindly.
So you're gonna jump into the fire also?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, do it.
Claudia just did something cool.
Yeah.
I
All right, so
can't
you're gonna jump in. You're gonna swing, but you're swinging blind. So, this will be interesting.
We're like two idiot friends who are just, one-upping each other.
The first attack misses.
Oh, that was an acrobatic, sorry.
Okay, a 10. You don't even get up there. You kind of trip and fall. Brandon Thigh Master, but you land in the wall of fire. So
Okay.
take an additional 18 fire damage. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
But none of us can see you. So I mean,
Thank God no one could see that.
Yeah, so you only take 9 fire damage. You only take 9 fire damage.
Just lie. Oh, you should have seen the cool thing I just did.
Yeah, guys, whatever I just did, it was fine. Don't worry about it. It looked great.
You doing that Peter Griffith, and the shin thing, yeah. Okay.
If you smell burning monk, that's totally unrelated.
All right, let me see. Can Gryla do anything about this? Let's see. She's going to try to break out of this web. This is pissing her off and fly. So I think it's a... I've got to beat your... Fuck, where's web? Is way back where?
Do I still have the rod across her lap though, right?
She doesn't realize it yet.
Okay, right.
You're standing on it, so
Feel my rod, lady.
yeah. So I will.
Nice.
She's going to try to attempt to break out of the web, and fails. So she doesn't even notice the thing on in front of her. Let me see. Is there anything else she can do after the fact? Blind fire her frost shard at Brandon. Her ice beam again. So
Maybe I shouldn't have been so quick to reassure everybody I was okay and give away my
because,
location.
but this is with disadvantage because she can't see you. She's just blindly firing in your direction where she knew you land. So 10.
10 will not hit.
Okay, well that's all she's got. So
That's good because that 30 would have done some serious damage.
and I am trying to kill you all, at least in this part. So
That's fair enough.
all right, that's the end of her turn. Claudia, you've got she's right there, but it's dark, so technically you have to attack with disadvantage.
She's right there. Quick question.
I'll let you. You know what? Because she's right there, just give me a normal attack. We give you advantage because you know where she's at. Disadvantage because of the dark. So just a normal attack to see if you can like stab her.
Actually, that works because she gets disadvantage on the attack, but I think the person being attacked has. I forget how it works. Anyway, I think that.
I think a standard roll, and technically Brandon is in a threatening space. He hasn't been his turn yet to get out of the fire yet. So
Well, it's extremely threatening to me.
so technically, so if you do hit, it does count as a sneak attack. So
Okay. Quick question though. Is she riding her staff or is she?
yeah, she's
Okay,
sitting on
alright.
she's sitting on that staff like side saddle like a witch's broom.
Gotcha.
It's in her butthole.
Under, not in. Prepositions.
That work? No wait.
21 definitely hits. So for a total of 17. I have to move all this shit so I can see her actual stats. You did a good job. Now you want an offhand dagger attacker?
Yeah.
Just a regular attack roll. We won't do any of the extra damage. This is your bonus action. You did 4, so it's a plus 1. You did a total of 5.
Okay.
So 5 more. Now give me an acrobatics roll because you are blindly in the dark, stabbing away at something. And let's see if you can maintain your balance.
I'm doing awesome, you guys. Just so you know.
No one can see you.
You can't see.
It doesn't count.
You're fine.
Acrobatics
Now let's see
18.
here. Constitution check. She needs to do a Constitution saving throw. Against, let me see, you hit her for a bunch of damage. Okay, she maintains the concentration on that one. And fails on, no, yeah, she fails. So the wall of fire disappears.
Sweet.
Convenient.
Well, the second she failed the less Constitution saving for the offhand attack, you have to hit a minimum of 10. So, and she didn't. So
Well, that worked out well for me.
yes, it did.
No
You
longer
were-
on fire.
You're no longer on fire. All right, and it is now Jorce for the sorcerer's turn.
Behold my wonder.
I duck.
You do it again. 23. Gust of wind.
This is bullshit. Wait, I got a different one. All right, gust of wind is better than what I've got showing. So I'll
So
take.
yeah, the creature it basically pushes, but the web holds it in place, so it just stays in the
Yeah,
darkness.
that's fine. I guess it's worse then. All right.
But now the question is, hey, Claudia, give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. First one was 23 and then 27.
Jesus Christ, you cannot be knocked off. All right, this turtle ain't going nowhere. So yeah, try to see if the gust of wind would have knocked you off, but it did not. So okay, Brandon.
I'm an agile turtle.
Plan B, which is exactly the same as Plan A, but hopefully this time it works. I want to charge into that sphere of darkness and go in swinging.
Okay.
So,
Sphere of darkness and sticky white web. If I knew you guys were into this, I could have done it a long time ago.
The 20 hits.
is that the disadvantage? Is that 15?
Sorry. Well, the 15 does not hit. Sorry. They
Okay,
both
well, I'm
miss.
going to burn a key point and for a couple of flurry of blows anyway.
Got it. Yep. The 23, the last one hits.
I connect with something
Oh god, I hope it's not me.
for 10 damage.
Well, that's going to be the question. So I'm going to roll a percentage die. And
no.
if it's 50 and above, so that's 50 and above, so you get a 51% chance, it's the hag. If it's 49 and below, it's Claudia.
It's the other hag.
Oh wait, you hit Claudia. Smacked her right in the face
Guys, I hit something.
for 10 damage.
I'm winning.
Ouch.
10. There we go. He hits you right in the beaky muzzle of your tortoise face. Okay.
I think I punched a hag in the shell.
All right, Gryla's turn. She knows something just whiffed at her. So I'm going to draw this for the sake of... she's going to shoot a beam out in between that area. Like in a
Comfortably close
cone.
to where I am.
a cone. So,
Oh.
yes. So she is going to cast Cone of Cold. Because she doesn't have to target you, she just shoots the damn spell. So, 8d8 cold damage.
Wow.
39 cold damage.
39, and Brandon is down for the count.
Dope.
Well, hang on. You have to make a saving throw.
Ooh,
It's a Constitution saving throw.
that
If you
is
make it,
not-
you get half.
Not my strong suit. Okay.
Is
8.
Claudia in the
What?
cone?
Yes, you are in the cone.
Okay, alright.
Right, I'm down to
Claudia's 19.
0.
Okay, you take half damage. So, I gotta move all this shit. So, Brandon is down. Claudia takes basically 20. I'll do it 19. I'll round up for you because I'm nice. Okay, so there you go. Brandon down. She did her shot. She's still in the dark. Claudia, it's your turn.
Ball of fire. I feel very sick. Let's see. Not feeling so good.
You could stab her. You know, you're right there.
Yeah, she will.
Okay. Now you don't get advantage on this. I mean, you use your normal attack, but you don't get the what's it
Yeah.
called points because Brandon's not there to like as an extra target. So,
Okay.
7 damage. You felt it make contact. Now you do an offhand attack.
Yeah.
4 total. Oh, she is clinging to life, baby, but barely.
It's down to her and me and George.
Sorcerer. Okay.
And Joster did something random and useless.
Speaking of Sorcerer, it's your turn, sir.
Behold my wonder.
Okay. 14. I think that's the same as the last one. No. You are stunned until the start of your next turn because believing something.
I am?
Yes, you are. You are
It is
stunned. 11 through 15. You are stunned until the start of your next turn, but you believe something awesome just happened. So in your mind,
Oh,
something
thank God.
so cool happened that you just give up the rest of your turn.
It is down to her and me.
So for the Jorcer's point of view, what did the Jorcer
You
say?
are welcome, guys. I saw... Man, I don't know what I saw. Because it's dark, I just assume... I heard a crackle of explosion. Oh, man, that must have been a fireball. So,
Perfect.
I guess she's dead.
Yep, that's all. Like you turn around, like we're done, guys. Why are we still here?
I'm
Okay.
glad I'm unconscious.
All right.
Me too.
All right. So that is Brandon's turn. Brandon, give me a death saving throw, please.
Death save. 18.
All right. That's one save.
Yay.
Okay.
Doing all right. I'm fine. It's
Top
fine.
of the order. It is Gryla's turn. With her last attempt, she's going to cast another Cone of Cold, where you
Oh.
8/roll 8d8, 33 cold damage. Brandon, that counts as 2 failed death saves. You have 1 success and 1 failure.
Ooh.
Claudia, give me a dexterity or a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 9.
You fail and take the full amount. So you are at 0. You fall off and hit the ground, taking damage. That's an automatic failed death save. You right there. All right.
Only Joster can save us now.
So let's see here. Fast.
If only I could pull off another move like I did last time.
All right. So it is now Claudia's turn. Claudia, you are unconscious. Give me a death saving throw. Just roll a d20 and get better than get 10 or better.
Okay.
Claudia, that is 2 failed death. That counts as 2 because it's a crit fail. You are now dead.
You guys, it's okay. It's only a dream.
All right. Jorcerer, your turn is over. At the end of your turn, the stun ends. So you come out of your little haze thinking you're really cool, and then you see Brandon down and Claudia is now shitting herself in death. So, Brandon, give me a death saving throw.
Death saving throw.
If you fail it, you are dead.
Oh, wonderful.
Because you already
Right.
took you took 2 failures from the cone of cold. Natural
20.
20. You're
Nice.
natural 20. You're back on your feet with 1 hit point.
I think you have like a healing potion.
Do I have 2 healing potions?
You are back on your feet with 1 hit point. And she's. How long does that damn darkness last?
Well, it is only December 17th right now as we play.
It's concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. So now the question is, you didn't cast any other concentration spells, did you?
The web was concentration.
Okay. Did you let the web go to maintain the wand of wonder?
No, I don't even care about the darkness.
Well, that's the thing. Is like it's a wand of wonders spell. So like I don't know who concentrate. Well, so we'll say that the darkness is gone because you want to maintain the web. I mean, which one do you want to maintain concentration on?
Oh, the web.
Okay, cool. All right, so the darkness is gone. We let that go a few more rounds, but hey, it was a wand of wonder, so wonderful things happened. All right, she sees
Great thing.
she sees a
Wonderful
dead
things.
Claudia, an outstanding Brandon who's looking like as ragged as ever been, and a fully healthy Jorser the Sorcerer. So she is going to take aim at Jorser the Sorcerer with her Frost Shard attack.
Boy. All right. Was that an attack spell?
Yes.
Or, an attack roll?
Yeah, 23 to hit, 36 damage.
All right. Before you do that, I would like to react with a silvery barb spell.
Perfect. So maybe you roll it again.
Is that what it does?
Yep.
Okay.
25 for 19 damage. Basically,
All right, so
it forces them to
it did
re-roll. You keep the one that you want, but it's less damage. So you take 19 cold damage, and you get to give somebody advantage within X number of feet.
Well, since there's only one person alive, I'll give it to Brad.
Well, you could give it to yourself. So let me see.
I don't need it. No.
Minus,
I'm fine. Great.
All right. Sorry. How much damage did I take?
19. Now give me a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
you took it off for me?
Yeah, I did it for you. Now give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain concentration on the web. Basically, a 10 or
Bummer.
better.
No more web.
Web is gone. She is now free.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
But there's still an immovable rod in her lap.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Like a roller coaster bar.
Okay. Brandon, you're up.
Well, I do have a healing potion, but it's only going to give me enough. If she lands any attacks, it's going to kill me either way. So I'm just going to roll in. If she's still vaguely pinned down by the immovable rod,
She is. She is technically restrained.
And
so-
you got advantage on your next attack roll against her.
Yes, you have advantage. So
okay, 2 unarmed strikes coming in.
you run, jump up. Since it's with advantage, 23 hits. And the 23 hits, so give me damage.
That's 16, and burning a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Well, she had 2 hit points left, but you.
I'm really
The first-
driving this home.
Oh, I understand.
Very unpleasant.
No, the first hit hits her so hard it cracks her neck, and you like her body goes limp. But the second hit, it snaps her head back as she's still sitting on the thing. The flurry of blows, as she falls off, you fall with her, punching her all the way to the ground.
Nice.
The broom fall without an owner falls to the ground, or the staff, excuse me.
That's for killing my hideous turtle companion.
All right. Hey, do me a favor, Claudia.
Yep.
Who has the orange crystal? Did you
I-
throw it at somebody? Did you?
Did you
No.
Claudia
I
had it,
picked
yeah.
it up after she threw it, but I think you took it from me.
I have it,
Okay.
and I only taunted her with it.
Fantastic, you did. Do me a favor. Roll a /roll space D30.
B30. 16.
Would you say 16?
Yes.
All right. Now roll a D4.
I rolled a 1.
The body of the turtle dissolves and turns into ectoplasmic goo. But beside it, a body of a nude, feminine earth genasi, someone of a Jinn ancestry, but with chunks of stone in various places of their body and crystals, stands before you. And Claudia looks very confused.
Wow.
And the
Do I-
orange crystal pulses as the body stands up.
That is quite the glow up.
Club.
I don't know that that's Claudia, but I think Claudia would have wanted me to have her immovable rod.
Does this new creature have a bear hat on?
You can take it from the old body and just put it on your head.
Give me that, bitch. Okay. I'm good.
Just as well you bought that crystal, really. That's good thinking, you kleptomaniac.
So you are back on your feet in a new body.
Sweet.
I've been trying to kill you all several times, and I had a mechanic built in that you would come back because the crystal just has X number of pulses in it. So it would just keep you have a mission to complete, so it would keep bringing you back. I was trying to throw you off the bridge. I was trying to do all kinds of things.
Well, now I feel silly for being so angry about her dying.
I was trying to kill you too, but my wand of wonder sucked.
All right, let's twist this lady's head off.
Yeah.
All right. Too easy. As an Earth Genasi, you have a little enhanced strength, so between the two of you, you rip her frickin' head off.
Yay.
I'll pull the staff out of her butthole.
Okay? So someone will hop up and grab the the movable rod that's still in the air.
I'll neck my potions when it's convenient to do so.
So yeah, just because you neck back your potion, just put yourself back up to full health if you like.
I would like that. That's much better than being at 1 hit point.
I'll let you all. In fact, if you guys wanted to take a long rest, consider yourselves a long rest. I'll put you everybody back up to full health.
Yeah, I might just fall asleep where I'm
Yeah,
standing.
after like this. This is like
This place is nice and warm.
this nice place, a warm place of bloody death. You know. So
Hopefully, don't get woke up by any child skeletons. That'd be.
well, I assume
Terrifying.
before you pass out, you'll check out the rest of the things, and then you find heaps of gold and some treasure and some neat stuff that's not going to be of any use to you.
What about all those dancing people?
Oh, Jostra, you sweet. They're dead. They're
Oh,
just.
shucks.
Those are just bloody corpses bleeding into it. I mean, there is a giant bath of blood if you would like to take that.
Oh, no.
No, I'm good. I think I'm pretty much perfect now. So
Okay.
That looks heavy.
I'm all right. There are better ways to be clean, I think.
Okay. So you guys take a long rest. You wake up refreshed in this room, and I assume for the last leg of your journey, you want to take the
Head and staff.
head and staff. So you march. I'll gather you guys back up. I assume, based on the time that we have left of this game, I figured you want to do a quick summation kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what we're gonna do is you're gonna do a flyby past the town of Frostheim. They're gonna cheer you. Gryla's dead. We're finally safe, and you're gonna march on up to the home of Desmond, high in the hills. Past
I want to flip off that centaur guy on the way as well.
oh Brentar the Centaur.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your name is dumb and so are you.
All right. So you go up here, up past the town, up to the hill, to the estate of Desmond Althul. Feel free to walk on up.
Oh, this is fancy.
when we were
This is
doing
more
that,
like it.
when we were doing that flyby, I hope that Claudia was sparkling like Rudolph.
Oh my God, you're like exactly. The rooms are beautiful. They are opulent, but they also, with a perception check, you're going to notice a lot of cobwebs and there's dust.
Desmond, we got. Oh,
Oh, my.
is that Desmond in the bed? He doesn't look well.
If you give me an investigation check, I mean, obviously he's a skeleton, so he's not well, but he's been dead for. Yeah, it doesn't take long. This has been months and months of death. Like this is like long enough to decompose. Like there's fancy clothes around him, and
Well, I guess there are clothes now. Desmond, wake up. We need to go home.
give me a perception
Put
check.
the crystal on him.
Give me a
Wait.
perception check.
I think I am the crystal.
Oh, shit.
A 9.
Not a lot because 9. Can anybody else give me a perception check who doesn't suck?
Yeah.
That's like you
Well,
got a +6. That
Not
sucks.
necessarily.
Just shaking the skeleton. Wake up, Desmond.
Claudia,
right.
17.
How about 5?
Well, Claudia 17 definitely hears a noise coming from down in the basement.
His basement is noisy.
There is a sound there's almost like electrical type hum and a buzz and a crackle from the basement.
Sounds weird. Okay.
Maybe he has Wi-Fi down there. Let's go check it out.
So if you guys come over to
I
this,
see a different animal skin rug that I.
okay, what do you want to take?
That big rug over in the corner.
That one.
Which one? Go grab it.
Yeah, that one. All right.
Yep, you grab an additional rug. It looks like a direwolf rug.
Yeah. All right. I'll leave the bear behind. It's probably dirty anyway.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's covered in like all types of like stuff. So you have a nice big dire wolf. You can put the hood over if you'd like to look all fancy. So the stairwell here circles actually going down into a basement.
Okay.
So you guys go over to the basement, bundle you up. Stop moving. This would have been long. If you had gotten done quicker, I'd let you explore and do more things, but I know we're getting towards the end. So you'll come to a passage, you'll go through a door, and you will walk into the room I'm about to show you.
Ooh.
Feel free, as I always say, to explore the space.
Well, this looks expensive and technical.
I open the casket.
Everybody find a button.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Oh,
Okay.
it's what's his face?
Oh my God, you did it. You finished. Fantastic. All right, can I have the staff, please? And the head?
Yeah.
Wait. You're not
What?
Desmond. You're Underjunk.
Yeah,
Or whatever your name was.
Yeah, he's been dead for months. I finished. I killed that fucker a long time ago. Oh no, I've been working on all the experiments of my own. I told you I built this equipment for him. Excuse me, by the way. As you guys walk by, you look at these tanks. In this tank, you see a very muscular monk-looking man. In this tank, you see a pervert sorcerer. And in this tank, you see what the human sorcerer, the sorcerer in each one. And in this one, what appears to be a poor, suspended animation druid who is constantly pumping out reincarnation spells. So every time somebody dies, their body has to create a new body for them.
Oh, this is wait a minute, is that me?
Yeah, that's the you. That's really
Who
you.
is this extremely handsome man you have in this tank?
All right, so this machine. Oh, it's fascinating. So you look here. So what we do is the Arcana spell, when we first pulled you in, actually separated your soul from your body, and we pulled your bodies into here. So we siphoned the soul through the druid here and force a reincarnation spell. Then we use the crystal back of the thing as a focus. Now, if you're, I assume you took it with you. Most people do, but that wherever that crystal's at is where you reincarnate at. It's fantastic. So I'm glad you didn't lose that. So if you all died, that's where you would a new body will be formed. You clearly died. You were total. Now you're not. All right. So anyway, yeah. Can I have the head?
Seems
now?
like rude to point that out.
Yeah, like I said, you're not the first person, man. I've been sending guys on these adventures for a while now, and it's a fucking blast. So can I have the staff now? I need the staff in the head to finish my work.
Okay, well, you might get the staff in an unexpected way.
You see the giant sheet up there?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, hang on here. You know what? You people seem cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quick. He goes up and pulls the sheet aside. There we go.
It's the coal demon.
This is my friend Krampus. I've been building him, and I need her brain to do the final charge and everything like that. Also, because I needed somebody who was someone who was quick on their feet, someone with magical abilities, and someone who with a martial skill. So that's why I pulled you three in here. So you've been feeding data back to my Krampus, and he's gonna go downtown and murder the fuck out of Frostheim. Oh my god. They are so rude to me, and that is it. And the only thing standing in my way was my mom, Gryla.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the 13th kid. You didn't count, did you? 12. You fought 12 of them.
No, I mean, there were so many. They were so sticky and conjoined. It was difficult to count a lot of them.
Did you see my brother and sister fucking? It was disgusting.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it was horrible.
And then the cat sisters, and then the little red cap guys. Yeah, you counted. There's 12. I'm the 13th. I'm the one they didn't win. The town doesn't like me anyway, so they're all gonna die, baby. And Krampus is gonna do it. So
that doesn't seem very festive.
it doesn't. But this is what's happening. So I can flip a switch and he can just come to life and murder you now, or you can just go back to your merry way, pretend this has all been a dream. You got what I needed. I couldn't beat Mom on my own. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to die or do you go home?
Oh, Do you have my body in a tank there?
Behold my wonder!
And considering the time left in this adventure, because however you want to do it.
How exactly would we go home?
Oh, easy. You see the switch over here? He walks over to one of the devices. Like, this one's where your muscular body's at. I pull the switch, and the feed stops. The arcane energy stops, and you just wake up in the real world. Wherever worlds you came from is where you go back to.
Oh, so this body would just
Yeah.
Oh,
See, that's a cloned version of you. We just needed that.
Does anybody have? I will try to remember who has the glue.
I do.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. So these disposable bodies we're in.
Yeah.
I guess if they die, it doesn't really matter. But
Listen, you met the townspeople. They're all whores. The kids are jerks. I bet you met their skeletons too. Even the skeletons, they're all jerky whore people who are very rude to somebody just because they're different.
Oh, I don't know if I can in good conscience allow you to murder Whoretown.
I'm okay with it.
Fantastic. He walks over and pulls the lever for Claudia, and Claudia's body drops. And this one dissolves back into nothingness, and this one is gone. So I'm just put you over here. All right, anybody else got an issue? Hey, about you, Sorcerer Guy, do you care?
Well, shit, I wanted to kill you, but now Claudia's gone. Ah.
I mean, you can stay here and die. I mean, I can just like say the activation words, and like Krampus is going to come to life and just kill you anyway. Or you can go back to your home. You're not going to win. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time.
All right, I want to blast him with a wand of wonder.
Okay. So this is
Fuck this guy.
you had 4 charges, so you did Gust of Wind, Darkness, and the Stun. So this is your last charge.
Let's hope this is something really spectacular.
All right, well, if it does nothing, I'll pretend I wasn't trying to kill him.
All right, so roll the Wand of Wonder.
That's one of the shitty ones.
You can detect thoughts of the target you choose. If you didn't target a character, but you did me, you take psychic damage. But since you charged, I think you're targeting Grundle. Yeah, I can't wait to get rid of these people so I can go back to murdering this town. They suck.
All right, so it wasn't bluffing.
Okay.
We know that.
Yeah.
So can we deduce that he didn't just like obliterate Claudia there, that he did send her back to wherever?
You look inside, this tank is now empty. The clone body dissolved, but all the rogue skills, like it all travels up the wire. Now this thing has got an immense amount of rogue skills.
Oh, well, that was my turn. Brandon, the ball's in your court.
Well, it doesn't sound like the body does return home. It sounds like he's just dissolved it into the Krampus.
Well, no, the real person went back. Don't worry about it. No, Scout's honor.
I have no reason to trust. All right,
Am I still detecting his thoughts?
Yes, you are.
Is he lying?
He is not lying.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to kill these towns. I'm going to build a better town with people who don't judge each other for having weird names, except for Brentar. He sucks. But he did kick me, so fuck him.
Oh, okay. Well, you can have fun in your lonely town of corpses with your weird hairy monster.
Fantastic. He pulls a switch and George the Sorcerer disappears.
If I had more time, we'd do something else.
I bet you would, but in this day, I just want you to know, because your apathy led to the death of at least 175 people. I want you to remember that. So, and he pulls your switch and then you die too. And at the end of it, each one of you respectively wakes up in your own bed. What a weird dream. Except for this lingering sense of, oh my God, was it real? Maybe you still have the glue in your hand. Maybe you're still holding a crystal. But on this Ice Day miracle, know that a little gnome got his revenge and murdered a town. And isn't that what Ice Day is all about?
Apparently so.
It is now.
Aww.
There's a message in there somewhere. It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer if it went horribly wrong.
I hope Claudia wakes up with 3 bloody stumps of kitten paws.
You know what? If the genes allow it, you do.
Woohoo!
At least I murdered a cat.
Yes, you did. Dude, the web you did on Gryla was great. I mean, seriously. You held her in place and the rod held her in place. I was just going to click the rod and she's smart. She's going to grab the rod and throw it away and fly off. But then you jumped up there and started stabbing her in the face. She never had time to grab the rod.
Brandon would wake up, just like, I've been hanging around with Klaus too much. That was a fucked up dream. There was a lot of dick in that dream.
Except that you wake up with the spiky thong still on.
Ah,
Well, that seems reasonable. That's just a good fashion choice.
there's a lot of incest in that dream. I have to go talk to someone.
No, we all just watched too many
Your siblings?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was a roller coaster with some appropriate twists and festive themed incest.
Action packed.
And thus ends my little tale. If we had more time, I planned on a bigger fight, but I know we are running over.
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't get a part 4 out of that, but I'm sure we all would have been killed by that creature anyway.
Nah, you had a chance. I mean, it's got some stats, but at a certain point, I can only tell my wife I'm going to play Dungeons & Dragons all day before she kills me. So,
and isn't that the meaning of Ice Day?
Right.
Well, thanks for that, Gibby. That was fucking awesome and hilarious.
dude, it was
Yeah,
a
it was.
blast.
Thank
If
you.
you ever want to do another one shot, let me know. I love running this goofy
Super
stuff.
cool.
So,
And I've never had a chance to play with Steve and Bob before, so that was really cool.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah.
No, this has been a good combo. I enjoyed this. It was fun. We should do shit like this more often. But we'll see.
Indeed.
We're going back to regular episodes in the exciting... Well, I assume it's going to be an exciting conclusion of Chronicles of Calamity. It might not. We might just dick around for another 10 episodes. I mean, that sounds likely. But in the meantime, I'm not sure when this is released. It might be the new year. I hope it is the new year, and I hope the new year is great and good to you.
Same.
And thanks for listening to our weird bullshit. And Gibby, thanks for joining us.
Hey man,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
been a
thank
blast. Thanks for thinking of me. Thanks for like asking everybody else before me because I read back on the thread line. So I knew that I scrolled back up. They're like, someone couldn't do it. They didn't want to do it. So like, hey, I'll reach out to Gibby. So I'm glad I was glad I was the fourth choice. And isn't that what Christmas is all about? So
I think so. I think it really is. So until the next time on Authors and Dragons. Bye.
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 Goodbye, friends.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Is anybody else wondering if they're actually delicious?